Welcome to the Faster YouTube show. I'm your host John Hardy and I have a great show for you today. Today is about core training and features a brand new product that hits the core with precision and intensity. You won't want to miss this. Yeah! Let's start with the top 10 reasons core training has become so popular over the years. Number 10, it balances a program. Famous reason in '97 to complete your Become a Personal Trainer course. Number 9, a way of protecting your spine, made popular by sports physios in the 90s. Number 8, to work the lower abs, a fictional muscle near your groin. Number 7, to recover from an injury, a technique made famous by Pilates in the thousands. Number 6, to reduce the risk of injury, taken from physios by trainers to sell more sessions. Number 5, despite the evidence, to spot reduce. If it hurts, then you must be losing fat from that area, surely. Number 4, improve sports performance. Seems to be the new vague conditioning word for all coaches and it appears on TV and stuff too. Number 3, to finish off a workout. An old one, but a classic one. Number 2, to improve posture. Now don't you get me started on a dynamic, static posture debate. And number 1, for a 6-pack at the beach and stuff, and you knew that really, didn't you? The muscles of the core cover more parts of the body year by year, it seems. It started with the rectus abdominals and the rectus spinae, then spread into the obliques, QL, multifidus, shoulder, pelvis. Now you can pretty much say the core is the hub of muscles in the middle of the body that connects to everything from toe to little finger. As complicated as it seems, there are only a few possible movements that the spine can go through. These include flexion and extension, right lateral flexion and left lateral flexion, left rotation and right rotation. Type 1 motion, left lateral flexion coupled with right rotation, then right lateral flexion coupled with left rotation. Type 2 motion, right lateral flexion coupled with right rotation, then left lateral flexion coupled with left rotation. Most core training takes place on the floor. The standing exercises are often built with a constant resistance like a cable or a momentum resistance like a medicine ball. As you can see in this basketball film, the core is mainly reactive in function, handling aggressive forces that arrive without a physical notice to the body. Faster use a core momentum trainer, which replicates these movements with a load that provides force at pace with sports performance accuracy. In order to target the abdominals, then the right movement needs to be placed under or around the training tool. We call this ruling the tool. An example of a great movement to excite the abdominals is this movement, where we move the pelvis in the opposite direction to the ribs to get a reaction in the abdominals. They stretch first, then fire back. The CMT looks like a medicine ball with sticks, but there is a lot more to it than that. It has 2 handles either side of the power core. The power core is where the magic happens though, as it's the exact right shape and content to provide the force required to hit the body at exactly the right time. In the next clip, you will see the force hit at the right time to improve a golf swing. Also, the sound tells you that a powerful change in direction has occurred. In this clip, the leg movement is exaggerated. The movement of the pelvis away from the ribs is that vital power producing move you need to load to speed up the golf swing, and we do that really well here. Here are the basic moves, starting with the launch. This is where the CMT is sent straight overhead. This is great for connecting the shoulders, core and hips as brakes. Our second movement is called the catch, where the CMT travels overhead from left to right in the frontal plane. Catching is all about turning movement around that lands with an aggressive jolt. The punch is a power producing exercise and the toughest one to get that exact right sound out of the CMT. For this movement, the CMT travels around the body and is most efficiently driven by the hips. The throw is an across-body movement that links the hips, core and shoulders and makes the force dissipate across almost every joint in the body. On the live course, we teach you a lot more about the movements, including short range and handle off. The CMT is also amazing at activating the core muscles themselves. This first exercise is great for rectus abdominals, the six-pack muscle. We use this movement to get straight to the obliques by moving the pelvis and ribs away from each other at pace in the frontal plane. In this exercise, we connect what some people call the anterior line, and I would say is the posterior shoulder, with anterior core and hips together. Finally, we have a movement that hits the posterior line or the transverse plane power producing muscles from the glutes through to lats. Well, it's almost the end of the show. Look out next for a few other uses of the CMT, including a fantastic pivot movement that gets the whole body in just 90 seconds. Until the next show, goodbye!